Hello, my name is Kelly Nearing and I worked in the Copyright and Ethics group. This is my individual reflection on our Tech Topics project. So, how did it go? Overall, I think it went really well. I learned a lot about the copyright laws that pertain to teachers and students specifically, so I know the information will be really useful to me. It seemed like the class learned a lot too, and the results from the post-test proved this. There was a question from our section that everyone got wrong on the pre-test, and on the post-test, 100% got it right, so that's awesome. One thing I know I need to improve on is making my information more succinct, not reading directly off the slides, and not putting too much information on the slides. I think the information overload may have detracted from some of the relevant information in our project. A huge highlight was all the great information I learned from the projects. I'm especially excited to discover new ways to incorporate blended learning and gamifying lessons in my classroom. I know I'll also utilize professional learning networks and open education resources. Because I want to experiment with flipping my classroom, it was great to practice recording and uploading video lessons as well. There were just a few frustrations with the project. I'm not really as mad as my little character looks. But basically, group projects are hard. It's challenging to coordinate with 3 other education majors, especially when we have different content areas, so our schedules are different. Time was the constraint because there was a lot of information to research and look through. To solve this, in the future, I'll be sure to make clear that weekends are the best times for me to get things done, so our group can be on the same page and we can avoid scheduling issues. We had technical difficulties at the end, which in the future I would avoid by trying to get the video uploaded before the night it was due. The only changes I would make would maybe be to really choose our own groups so scheduling is easier. Also, maybe having more time to work in class. I think the assessment did give great information about student learning. We could see what aspects of our topic were especially challenging and make sure our presentation addressed those aspects. The other groups' projects were really interesting and creative. I got a lot of great information from the other groups about the common misconceptions on technology topics. Overall, the presentations were an effective way to get information about technology topics relevant to teaching. A major setback with online learning is that it takes out the connection to a teacher, which is something that helps many students succeed. However, online learning is convenient and can be effective if it's engaging and interactive. Using both face-to-face teaching methods and the online methods gives students the best of both worlds. Thanks for watching!
Created using Powtoon.